Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video, and it's 3 times the XP event this weekend. Unfortunately, it's only going on this weekend, so I'm bringing you a video how to quickly and easily get your XP. And in my humble opinion, hands down, the best way to get quick and hella fast XP. So what are we talking about? We're of course talking about utilizing the 3 times XP event. We can get all the way up to 1,000 levels this weekend. What is going to be a tough one to reach 1,000 levels in 3 days. Even if you see this video, it's probably even 2 days left. But yes, the weekend of the 2nd of May, the 3rd of May and the 4th of May, it will be 3 times the XP event. But the beautiful thing is, this is always in the game, doesn't matter if there's an event active. So whenever there's a 5 times XP or like this weekend a 3 times XP, dive on this method right now. And what is it about? It is about bounties. We are going to Downtown West. And where do we want to be in Downtown West? We want to be at this spot right here. Let me zoom in on the map and let me mark it for you. Just mark it over here, zoom out and walk out of the settlement. And let's get there right now. So let me jump over to where we need to be. And there we are at the parking lot, or park now. Parking spaces. There could be a named enemy like for me over here, so the only thing we have to do is take it out real quick. So now the named enemy is taken out and we need to be at this spot right here. This is the best spot to call in your bounties. And what do you want to do? You want to walk up to this end. You will see a cache over here next to the wall. Walk up to it, open it up if it's still not open for you, and just face the wall over here. And that is a very interesting and a very important detail. Always face the wall. You can stand here with 2 agents. You can do this, of course, within a group. But the most important thing is to stand against the wall with your face. All of the agents that are in your team need to be doing that. You can only stand with 2 agents on this spot, but there's another spot where we can stand. Walk out, go to the right, and there's another loading dock kind of thing. If you then jump up and hug the wall, and again, look at the wall whenever we activate a bounty. 2 people can stand over here, so then you make sure that you can call in the bounty at this particular spot. So while we're here, just open up your map. Go to bounties, and if you have a bunch of bounties over here within Downtown West, we only have to activate them. Of course, one by one, but whenever you activate a bounty, it will open up next to you and you can instantly take everybody out. Again, you can stand on 2 different places, where I'm standing right now, or the first place I showed you with that little cache next to it. The only thing you want to do now is just open up your bounties and start one. Doesn't matter which one. So let's get the church catfish. We're starting this, we're skipping it, and look at where it is. Yes, sir, turning around, and it's just next to us. We can instantly start our bounty, and we can shoot the shit everywhere, making sure that we take everybody out. And then rinse and repeat. That's how easy this is. And if everything went to plan, as you can see, 1.3 million XP by just completing this bounty, and you can do it incredibly, incredibly fast. When you're done, of course, take one of the spots again, just walk up to it, hug the wall, open up your map, go to bounties, start your next one. Go for DC dealers, for example. Let's go for it. Activating, skipping. What happens? Yes, sir, they are right behind us. Turning around, shooting our first enemy. That went very well. And then rinse and repeat. Shoot everything. I will showcase the build that I'm using at the moment. It's a great build, of course. The one-shot determined builds are always nice. I'm not gonna lie, especially around these times. And just like I said, just rinse and repeat. You can do this with a bunch of friends as long as everybody is hugging the wall, facing the wall, and then of course just call in a bounty within Downtown West. The beautiful thing is you can combine these bounties. It does not, I repeat, it does not have to be from the session owner. So if you're with 3 friends and you all have the max of 16 bounties within Downtown West, you do the math, you can do a bunch of XP and of course bounties in a very easy and quick way. And of course, if you don't have any bounties or don't have any bounties anymore within Downtown West, I would recommend you to make sure that you have resetted your map before you're gonna do all these bounties. And why do I say before? Because then the map has a time to spawn the activities from the enemies. If you reset your map, it probably will take a couple of minutes before all of the activities will be popping up again. And that's why I'm saying reset your map or reset your control points before starting these bounties. When you're done with the bounties, of course, go look for public executions. These need to be in Downtown West. Every time that you take out a public execution, you make sure that 2 civilians are alive, you will guarantee yourself a bounty within that area. So if you don't have bounties anymore, or you want to get some more bounties, hunt down the public executions, make sure that both civilians are alive, and you will guarantee yourself some extra XP. We are probably also doing this later live on stream. We will be on PC. So if you have a bunch of bounties, if you need some help, just jump over to Twitch/IamPurePrime. We would love to help you out. Or, of course, abuse your bounties. But let's jump over to the build real quick. This is the build that I was running around with. Determined build. 1886. Damage your target out of cover. Of course, again, determined as that talent on there. Then we went for 2 pieces of breakpoint. Rifle damage, of course, at extra 25%. Same as for the Sviadoka, 2 pieces gives us a rifle damage. And then, of course, we went for the Sviadoka gloves for that extra 15% weapon handling. You want to go, of course, for a Vigilance, and you want to go for Walker and Harris, the Chain Killer with Perfect Headhunter. Everything you want to build towards headshot damage and weapon handling. And that's pretty much it. A quick and easy video how to get the best XP in the game right now. Jump on it, invite your friends, and get that XP done for you. And this is, of course, my method to get the XP hella fast. I want to give a huge shout out to Mur, aka Prof, for showing me this a couple months ago. I don't know why I waited so long to make this video, but here we are. Utilize this on the 3 times and the 5 times XP and thank me later. Let me know in the comments down below if you're already utilizing this method. Do you already know about this method, or are you using a different method that might be faster and or a different build? Let us know in the comments down below. Let's get together as a community and get the tips and tricks out. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated by the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. PurePrime out.